Dawgs on the field, touchdown on the first sound. Last season, hype crowd screaming, what now? Too long gone, but never gon' punt now. Enemy blitzing, but we ain't gon' shut down. Play action, quarterback, I'm Mr. Cannon. Joe and Yo together, iron is sharper than Shannon. Talking fake heavy, while the world playing short. Two dogs got a man at 25 like he is. Sports in the game. So we celebrating with high fives. And I ain't talking DM, but two dogs is prime time. Dropping news like reporters coming from the sidelines. Yeah, we going live, you gotta know it's grind time. It's the first and 10 commandments that we breathe daily. Covered in the blood, I call it free sickness. So tune in, getting left out. Two Dogs Radio, Joni, you're the best dog.
What up, what up, what up? It's Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's raining, it's sunny, it's raining, it's sunny, it's raining, it's sunny. I don't know what's going on because it's raining 1 minute, then it turns sunny. Then it started raining again, then it turns sunny. Then it started raining again, then it turns sunny. Well, I was like, man, do I put my window down? Do I put it up? Do I turn my windshield wipers on? Do I not? Do I take my umbrella? Do I not take my? I didn't know what to do, dog. I got lost. But hey, you ain't lost here on the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show. You gonna hear with Drone and Yo. What's going on, Yo?
This is the second day of fall, so this is the best time of the year. Best time of the year. We got football. We finna have basketball, and we finna get rid of baseball. You can't beat it. You can't. Hey, bro, I got a beef, bro.
You said get rid of baseball.
Get rid of baseball. I don't know why baseball don't end in August. It should end in August, bro. Is nobody paying attention to Major League Baseball after college and the NFL starts? Are you paying attention to any baseball?
Huh?
Are you paying attention? See?
All I know, Shohei Ohtani is gonna pitch a lot more in the playoffs. Aaron Judge, he broke a record. That's about all, dog.
See?
And they had some catcher from the Milwaukee Brewers broke a record for so many over 50-something home runs as a catcher.
See what I'm saying?
Other than that, dog, I don't really know too much of what's going on, dog.
So to me, baseball should end in August. I got another beef, bro. Wrestling. It was cool. You could watch it on Peacock. You could go back later and watch it. Now they didn't put it on ESPN. ESPN just had it on the app. And then you had to have ESPN Unlimited.
Yeah, they switched it. Yeah, that because I got the Disney, Hulu, ESPN package.
Yeah.
So when it renewed, I signed on. I thought I had the package, right?
Yeah.
Come to find out, when I went to watch WrestlePalooza, I didn't have the package. I'm like, I'm paying, I think it's $24.99.
Yeah. They said no.
No, I had to go to pay $29 to get the unlimited just to watch it. I said, ain't this about one?
Yeah. So, but with ESPN being goofy as they are, all they did, they showed y'all the highlights on SportsCenter. So I'm like, if y'all gonna show the highlights on SportsCenter, why I'm gonna pay the extra $5? I'm gonna just watch the highlights, and then wrestling on Monday. Don't go over it again.
Or if you got Facebook and you follow WWE,
yeah, they
gonna show you everything that's going on.
So I'm like, I'm not paying. Y'all should have left it on Peacock, and we would have been cool. Now y'all trying to get extra more money out of me. I ain't paying the $5, bro.
You ain't paying the $5, huh?
No, I'm
like Martin. You ain't paying the $5.
I ain't paying the $5, bro. Not when ESPN gonna give me the highlights. They gave all the highlights on Saturday night SportsCenter with college football. They showed and that
don't even sound right. That don't even sound right, dog. That don't even sound right. Wrestling highlights on ESPN.
Bro, it was. Oh, they showed the big game, and they went right from that right to wrestling. They showed all the big. They showed that because they opened the show with Brock Lesnar beating John Cena,
and
then
all them folks crying, all them little kids, little children crying. You had this is so crazy. You had grown folks, grown folks, man, grown people crying because John Cena got beat up by Brock Lesnar. I'm like, oh, don't y'all know this ain't real?
Hey.
And y'all said, they crying worse than the children. Cause this one little boy was just boo-hooing, boy. I'm talking. Hey, man, he could have made a bucket of water with all them tears.
Hey, bro, I just turned to the ESPN. I went on the ESPN app, and since it happened first, they had the highlights on the ESPN app.
I told you all you gotta do is go to WWE. You would see the highlights right there.
I said, well, I ain't paying the $5 when y'all gonna go over. Y'all gonna give me all the highlights. I can go watch ball and get all the highlights of wrestling. Y'all should have left it on Peacock. Peacock, y'all would have had me. But now y'all want me to pay extra money to watch wrestling?
Hey man, you getting Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Unlimited.
I get Hulu for free.
See, no, this was crazy about it. They wouldn't even allow you to watch. I was trying to watch the football game.
And wrestling?
No, I was just trying to watch the football game. It wouldn't even let me switch my ESPN app to even watch the football game because they wanted me to switch over to the ESPN Unlimited. Unlimited kept popping up, and I'm trying to watch the football game. I'm like, hold on, dude, I done paid.
Yeah, but I
couldn't even watch the football game, dog.
So they were like,
because I wasn't at home at the time.
So they were trying to force you.
Yeah. I'm like, what's wrong with this? Why ain't this working? I know I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I couldn't even watch a football game, man. I said, ain't this about what? So every time I cooked football game, the rest of Palooza stuff pop up.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't let me go to it, dog. And I ain't at home, right? I'm not at home because I'm in Tallahassee, Oklahoma at a sickle cell event.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, dog. No.
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
WrestlePalooza Unlimited.
Yeah.
Please sign up.
Yeah.
Man, come on, bro. Y'all miss me with that. I ain't paying the $5. I'ma just watch the highlights. Y'all just missed out on some money with me. Cause the Savage, when it's on Peacock, it was cool. Cause even if you didn't watch it live, you could go back and watch it later. I'm not paying extra money, ESPN.
You can watch it later on ESPN too.
But I'm not giving ESPN no more money.
But a lot of people dropped Disney anyhow because a lot of all that stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I think they said they lost over $4 billion over the weekend.
Yeah, and you see now tonight he back on TV because he has it in his contract that he can talk about politics, bro. He has it in his contract. He was gonna sue Disney.
Well, hey, them losing that $4 billion, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Hey, but we got a good show for you today.
Yeah.
When we get back, we're going to talk about some high school football around Tulsa, Oklahoma, what happened last week, what's going on this week. We're going to talk some high school football. And then, y'all know, we're going to get into the Mike Gundy OSU situation here on Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show.
Hands on me, I ain't been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you don't know where I've been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go? Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so poor. Yeah, we act so coy, but I'm act so short. Oops, actually falling, but the path is hard. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass it home, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the wind. Ain't ever gonna pretend, I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. There's no white been. There's no white been. Hands on me, I ain't been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, yo, know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I'm embarrassed? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go? Left out like I left in. Best road for the destiny. Touchdown like an X-Men. Was stressed out, but investing. How could you pay for truth but choose to free the lies? I play the truth, but you proceed and I know this way to you to loot and seek the mind. So I pray the truth, recoup and see the light. Oh. Yeah. Back on my grizzly, I'm back on my grind. Claiming they poppin', but capping for shine. Know that I go to the master for mine. Know that it's only a matter of time. Like Jacob, he gave me a ladder to climb. More than my steps on my path is a vine. Where I go? Hands on me, I've been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, yo, know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I'm embarrassed? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go? Where did I go? Hands on me, I've been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, yo, know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I'm embarrassed? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
I'm out of my element. Ain't talking the gospel, you're talking irrelevant. Addressing the elephant in the room, and our Savior's knocking, just let him in. And I never met a sin that he can deliver. You see, he's the medicine. Dr. Abba, your honor, your judgment is righteous, and Christ is my lawyer. I'm innocent. Hard heart, made me hard headed. There's some things that I regretted. God talking, but I wouldn't get it. People talking like I know where he's headed. Death had me, but you wouldn't let it. Jeremiah 29:11 said it. That is fire in my bones, check microphones, rent and paid, no longer indebted. Elohim Adonai, Elion, El Shaddai, Princeton gone. Godly sorrow, repentance, salvation, how he rights my wrongs. Songs of praise like David, Benry victory, wave it. Y'all's headed to hell in the handbasket. My life, Jesus saved it.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Hey. So when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
See the grace of Yahweh. See the grace of Yahweh.
Welcome back to the 2 Sports Talk Show. Here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, y'all. Let's talk a little bit high school sports. We had some high school games going on this past week. Let me pull it.
Union is 0-3.
Hey man. And the crazy thing, they still rank number 5.
Yeah. And then the two teams is ranked on Rival play this weekend.
Yeah.
Jinx versus Bigsby at Jinx.
Yeah.
So they really just going down the street and around the corner.
Pretty much. All right, y'all. Last week's scores around the area. Will Rogers lost to East Central 16-19. Sand Springs beat Bishop Kelly 35-0.
Dang, whooping.
Nathan Hale lost to Sky Took 27-17. Edison beat Memorial 64-0. Coach Shaw, what's going on, Coach Shaw?
He laid the smackers down.
Yeah.
64 nothing.
Yeah. Then Choctaw lost to Bigsby 57-7.
What Bigsby? Just slow down, bro. We don't need y'all to put up 100 points per game.
It's like they done beat everybody.
At least by dubs.
They've been scoring 50 points almost every week.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So this week's game on Thursday night, you got Memorial Chargers against the Nathan Hale Rangers. And then you got the Tulsa Central Braves against Tulsa Webster. And then you got Pryor versus Will Rogers. Them games on Thursday night.
Okay.
I think Hale's going to be Memorial. Central's going to be Webster. And Pryor going to be Rogers. Okay. That's where it's going to go. That's what I'm just telling you like it is, dog. I just telling you like it is. Friday night game, You got Shawnee against East Central. You got Edmond Santa Fe against Union. Like I said, Union is still ranked number 5, even though they 0-3. So I think district play starts this week.
Yeah.
So
if Union run the table, they can still be in the
playoffs. Yeah. So then that's the crazy thing. And that's why I think the coach was trying to fill out everything to see, because he understood these first 3 games, they really don't matter. They matter, but they don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to determine whether I'm going to go to the playoffs or not.
So you think he was playing with lineups and with personnel to see what he had?
Yeah, to see what he had, see what's going on, see what he had. I've seen a couple of games, man. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough.
But we'll see if they can turn it on, because these games count now.
Yeah, it counts. It counts. They start district play this week.
Yeah.
Then you got 2 big ones. You got Owasso against Broken Arrow. That's gonna be a good one too. But I think Broken Arrow is gonna beat Owasso.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Broken Arrow is gonna beat Owasso, dog.
Okay.
I think Coach Hill got Broken Arrow looking pretty good.
Okay.
I think they're gonna beat Owasso. Then you got Bigsby versus Jinx. Jinx is good, but I don't.
But are they Bigsby good?
I don't think they're gonna be Bigsby, dog.
I think Bigsby gonna come down the street and around the corner and whoop their tail and go back to Bigsby.
I think Jinx will probably hang with Bigsby probably first quarter, well, 1.5 quarters.
Yeah, and then Bigsby gonna turn it on.
Yeah. I think that's the way it's gonna go.
I can see that.
Then you got Durant play Booker T. Washington. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Durant's not bad.
Did Durant come here or did Booker T go there?
Durant come here.
Oh, that's a trip, bro. We went on that trip.
Yeah.
That's a trip. That is a trip, especially on the school bus. Especially on the school bus, bro.
Yeah.
That's a long trip. And what, we had to leave at 1?
Yeah, it wasn't fun, though.
Yeah. That's a long trip.
Traveling all the way down
there.
And then come back. And that one speed limit was like 55, 60.
Yeah,
and
we was on the
the bus got governors on it anyhow, so you can't go real fast.
And then I think, what they feed us? Then did we get McDonald's?
Yeah, we got McDonald's afterwards.
Yeah, we got McDonald's afterwards.
Cold McDonald's.
Cold fries. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, cold fries, cold McDonald's. Yeah, it wasn't hot.
No.
You know, y'all could at least took us there. Let us go in.
No. They just gave it to us on the bus. I remember that game. I was like, man, we came a long way, bro. We went to Ada.
Yeah, we went to Ada. That was a wild one too, boy. We went down to Ada, boy.
And then where else? We went to was it Sequoia?
Sallisaw.
No, the Sallisaw was the playoff game.
Yeah, that was cold.
It was cold. It
cold,
was cold. Now we went somewhere. They were black and yellow. And we went to the town, and the whole town was shut down. And we get to the stadium, and everybody, everything was shut down. The gas station was shut down. The McDonald's was shut down. We was like, where everybody at? We get to the stadium.
Jam-packed.
It was jam-packed. I think it was Sequoia, somewhere like that, bro. It was off in the sticks. It took us a minute to get there. They were black and yellow. And I was like, how you shut down the McDonald's?
Hey. That's some country towns for you.
I was like, man.
Then you got Edison against Bishop Kelly. That's gonna be pretty. I think that might be a pretty good game.
Yeah.
But I think Bishop Kelly might pull that one out against Edison.
Where they playing it? Is it not gonna be at La Fortune or is it at Bishop Kelly?
Bishop Kelly.
Okay, so it's a home game for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got McLean against Ada.
Oh.
So I think McLean has to go to Ada.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's way down.
Way down off in the sticks.
Yeah, that's way down to going to Ada. But that's the games for the week for high school. Like I said, the big game of the week is Jinx and Bigsby. We're gonna see what both of them made. They both 1 and 2 in rankings.
And their neighbors.
Yeah.
And their neighbors, because in some neighborhoods, you in Bigsby district or you in Jinx district. Just depends on what street you're on.
So it's gonna be pretty interesting on how that's fenced to go. All right, man.
The hot topic.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Here we go. OSU today. They did something that people already thought was going to happen at the end of the season, but they went on and did it 3 games in
Today.
And that was to let go of Mike Gundy. They paid him a $15 million buyout that he had in his clause if they got rid of him. And they got rid of him today, man. And he's been there over 20-some years.
21.
But people have been calling for him to be gone the past 3 years.
Yeah,
and
I heard that.
Sooner than that.
I heard that the reason the lady president, the reason she got let go is because she wouldn't fire Gundy. So now the new regime came in, and they
ain't got no ties to him.
They ain't got no ties. And I heard that the athletic director didn't make this. They said the board of regents made this decision.
Well, I think the interview, they was upset with him last year about one of the press conference he had. And then I think the press conference he had this time, it's almost as if I know what's coming out his mouth, but I wonder if he was really ready to go in here. I wonder if he was just tired.
Well, they said that some people were speculating that he is burnout.
Yeah.
Because he's been there since 2006.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at his body language and everything.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he was just tired. If part of him was ready to go with the NIL, everything, all the changes that's been made, what he had to do. I wonder if he was just tired.
Well, I think one thing was, he had a formula that I guess he has been perfected and has been using for the last probably 15 years. That didn't work for him. He hasn't had many losing records till they started making the NIL deals and now, like, players now, I heard like the whole team can transfer now because the coaching got fired.
Well, they've been able to transfer.
But
Barry made a comment. What comment Barry made? Barry, you can call in 918-856-3873. 918-856-3873. Because I know you got something to say.
Yeah, but they said like all of the transfers since they fired him in week 3, they can play next week against Baylor and then go into the portal.
Well, the thing is, you got Keywan's son.
Yeah.
Tailback from Jinx. He decommitted today. He was supposed to be going to OSU.
Shoot, yeah.
So he decommitted today.
Once he heard the news.
Once he heard the news, he
nope.
I'm out.
Nope.
I'm out.
Nope. Never. He said never.
What made him want to go to OSU in the first place? I never know, but
they probably promised him something, bro. He probably got promised some bread. But now with a whole new coaching regime coming in, who's to say if they gonna give him some bread? So I decommit too, bro.
It's gonna yeah. So he decommitted today, and he was a 4-star.
Yeah.
And so I wonder who else
is gonna decommit.
Is decommit.
Probably all the 4 or 5 stars in around the area who is hearing this news, because if the dude that you thought probably since you've been little has been the same coach, and now all of a sudden he ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting on how it works. It's Byron. Call back, Byron. It's gonna be interesting how it's gonna work and where are they gonna go from here as far as OSU, because they claim that Arbuckle is in the running for the position.
if I was Arbuckle, 4 years ago you was doing Uber Eats, bro. So you need to stay still and get some of this bread.
Put you on right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you go after Arbuckle? I don't think he's ready. What's going on, Byron?
B, can you hear us?
Yay, I can hear y'all, man. Today is a great day. This is like 12 years past due. This is like the milk that somebody forgot to take out before you went on vacation. Then you went on that 7-day cruise and then you missed your flight. And then you got back home and you had to go stay like with a relative because like it was snow or something and they didn't take the milk out and you came home. It's like you finally took that milk out. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Happy birthday to you, man. And
man,
I know you're
man, this
enjoying
one of the
your day.
best birthday gifts,
that's
man.
That's all I got to say. It's probably one of the best birthday gifts you ever received in a long time.
Hey, man, this is wonderful. This is wonderful.
Okay, but
yeah, I text a friend of mine. That went to OSU, and they was in a meeting. I don't know if they shouted in the meeting, but on the text back, they put yay with about 20 exclamation points at the end.
Well, he's 100.
What'd you say, yo? What'd you say?
He's 100 and what they said 178 and 90.
Man,
he had 10 winning seasons.
Keep going.
He didn't had at least 20 NFL players that came through his program. He has 12 bowl game wins. He's 12-6 in bowl games.
Okay. For one, do we really care about them bowl games?
I'm just giving you his career stats.
How many national championships do we got?
Exactly. How many conference championships and how many national championships?
He has.
How many playoffs has he went to?
He got one conference championship. He's never been to the college playoffs, and he won it in 2011. He won the Big 12, and that's the only year.
And what other coach could be somewhere for 20 years and only win one conference championship?
Well, like Oklahoma State fans say, well, we know we're going to a bowl game, so we can always make our tickets for Alamo. That's what I did. Or Liberty was Shreveport. Ain't Liberty Bowl in Shreveport or somewhere like that?
And that's what kept him in the job these last 12 years. He should have been gone 12 years ago.
But I think, like I was saying earlier, I think he was burnt out. I think part of him, he was burnt out with the new NIL, everything that's going on.
No, man.
I'm not saying that it probably wasn't time, but I do think he probably was just tired and also tired and ready to go.
Man, that man likes cashing them checks like nobody else.
No, hold on. Okay? I didn't say he wasn't tired of the money. I think he was just tired of the coaching.
It's not even the landscape of college football, to be honest with you. This is, like I said to somebody else, this is like the mom and pop business ends up like making a hit and goes corporate, and mom and pop is still trying to run it like a mom and pop. That's what this is. The job outgrew the coach like over 10 years ago.
Well, that's what the athletic director said today. He said for where college football is going, they need someone that can go right along with it. And pretty much. Basically, if I'm reading between the lines, it's just me reading between the lines. Basically, what he was saying is where college football is going and what's happening, Gundy can't take us there. They need new, fresh blood and younger blood and lively blood. That's basically what he was saying.
Obvious. And that's been obvious in the recruiting for over 8 years. And that's before NIL. I mean, when you can't go out and effectively recruit because you've got set in your ways about it was more things that he wasn't going to do and things that he didn't want to do, and I'm not going to spend the night overnight and all this kind of stuff. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna be the closer. You just need to bring a kid in and bring them to my office, and they should commit right then tell everybody else that their recruiting is over with. So I'm gonna pull their scholarship. Like what? Like what? I mean, you got to remember we have pulled kids scholarships because they went on a visit somewhere else after they came to Oklahoma State and committed.
Hey.
Well,
I mean, have you ever heard? I mean, and we're talking about kids. I mean, we're talking about situations where kids have had the opportunity to go to Texas A&M or wherever it may be, right? And or get on an airplane for the first time to go on a recruiting visit, of which they have every right to do. You have a certain allotment of official visits, right?
Right.
And yeah, you committed. I mean, yeah, you came to Oklahoma State and you said, yes, coach, you're offering me a scholarship. Yes, I will commit. But everybody knows that commitment is just, it's verbal. It's not binding.
Until you sign that dotted line.
It's not binding, and nothing that the coach is saying to you is binding. Okay. And then you want to sit up there and say, because this young man went to an official visit to Texas A&M, that we're no longer offering you a scholarship. Like what is that? Like in what part of this, I'm an old school coach, does that make sense to kids today? Like what part of that makes sense? That does not make sense.
So do you think what because you and OSU alum and all that, what do you think, or what type of coach do you think OSU need to get up in there?
I mean, it won't take much. I mean, I'm on record right now. Within 5 years, we'll be in the playoff. Within 5 years, we'll be playing for a national championship. You get somebody young, okay, fine. It'll be fine. It doesn't take. Remember, we didn't have to ask a donor for a dime. We're just writing him a check for $15 million and saying bye.
Right.
So, like the athletic director said, we have resources, we have money. I think that within 2 years, we'll be able to have a $20 million NIL roster. Easy, because there are so many people like myself that have said, forget OSU football. I won't be back until Gundy is gone. I'm happy to say that I'll go to homecoming this year. I'm looking forward to it now that Gundy is gone. So yeah, man, I got to make plans to go to homecoming. So, and I haven't been able to say that in 6 years.
So do you think, because Arbuckle right now is one of the top names out there to go to
Zach
OSU.
Robinson.
What do you think about Arbuckle?
I like the Oregon OC better than Arbuckle. To be perfectly honest with you, after seeing John Mateer, I'm not very impressed from what Arbuckle is doing. I'd rather have the Oregon OC, to be perfectly honest with you. Zach Robinson is definitely in the mix due to the fact that he's a former OSU guy.
Yeah. But I was hearing that Oklahoma State needs a guy that's from Oklahoma State. To me, I think they need to get someone that's have the innovative offense that's going to be able to attract a certain type of player that can help enhance the program.
Well, but one thing also Oklahoma State got to understand, just like TU, they are a stepping stone. So what are you going to do to be able to keep your coach once he started winning and being successful?
Why should that be a problem? If you're worried about that, you're in the wrong business.
But I'm saying but still, what are you going to do to keep your coach where it's not a stepping stone? You're gonna have to come up on pay.
No, you don't. You was just paying Gundy $7 million a year. You've already proven that you could pay top 30 in the country.
But how many people are gonna stay at OSU for $7 million and they can go somewhere else and make 9-10?
I think a lot of guys will stay at OSU for $7 million Drone, because for the simple fact that you have everything else set up for you. You know, you're not struggling to find resources for your facilities or for your stadium or for this and that and other thing. You're not worried about that. You're able to come into a Power 5 conference that's going to get two seats in the playoff, you know, each and every season. You know, you're not going into a situation that has you're not going to a situation at OSU that has a lot of we don't have. Most of the stuff that a lot of programs. I mean, Miami is struggling for facilities. Florida State is talking about facilities. You know, Texas is talking about, you know, we just got to pay players. You don't hear Texas talking about we got to take care of this. OU is talking about trying to redo the suites in the end zone for additional, you know, revenue streams. So we're not talking about any of those things. That's none of that's on our plate.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Oklahoma State has top tier facilities. They have a top tier facility. They have a top tier program, and they didn't put the money into the program. Texas has facilities, but they can't keep nobody because you can go somewhere else. And I just don't. To me, they need to get a innovative guy that can recruit skilled players, and then get him a defensive coordinator that can put together a defense that can play the pass and play the run and be balanced and play complementary football.
Well, I think you need to start. You got to start in the trenches. You got to get players, because the thing is, you're going to go up against big boys once you leave that Big 12. So you got to start with the trenches, and I think they got to recruit players that's in the trenches that on both sides of the ball, but then branch out, because OSU has always been able to get the receivers. They always been able to get the running backs. They've been able to always get that.
Into these last couple of years,
it's the trenches. If they can sew up the defensive line, the offensive line where they're dominant, I think they'll be good.
But Drone, I don't think,
and hopefully by Gundy being gone, it's gonna bring the Bedlam back. Hopefully.
No, that's not coming back. That's not coming back. There's nobody that wants to see Bedlam coming back in Stillwater. And it's no need for it. It's no need for it, because you're able to schedule people like Oregon and stuff like that. You don't need that game. That game doesn't do anything for you.
You don't need that game, but that game, a game. I just think that game needs to be played.
Why?
Take out one of them other. Take out Kent State. Take out Kent State and put OSU up in there. Take out Temple and put OSU up in there.
No, it makes no sense. Why would we? Why that to play a non-con game early in the season? It's ridiculous. We're a bigger program than that. That's like OSU playing Tulsa. That's ridiculous. You play if you want to play the game. Okay, play it the week before Texas. You want that?
No.
Okay, then.
They always
don't need that game.
They always had that bye before Texas.
Play it the week before Bama. You want that?
No, I'm saying play it at the beginning of the season.
No,
it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt either program.
No, we need to play marquee Big Ten or SEC teams.
Just don't want to.
You know,
but Bedlam is a used to be pretty much Oklahoma State's biggest game. So why not?
Because it only served a purpose when you played it at the last game of the season. The thing is, OSU is not even OU's biggest rival. That's Texas. You know, I mean, you're trying to put something on top of the game that just isn't there. It's not that big of a rivalry. It's not a national rivalry. It's not Auburn, Alabama. It's not Georgia, Florida. It's not. It's none of those things.
Well, that's
It is.
because OSU kept losing.
Outside of Oklahoma, the game has no relevance whatsoever. So why are you doing it?
And
It makes
that's
no
why
sense.
you do because the relevance it has in Oklahoma. I'm not saying do it because of national recognition or anything.
Yeah, because I mean,
I'm talking about doing it
Bowl,
because you look at Oregon State, you look at Washington State. A lot of these rivalries, and season
Michigan,
rivalries,
Ohio State,
Michigan State,
they
still have
none of those.
Mississippi State, Ole Miss.
It's none of them because because OSU kept losing. Maybe y'all win some of these now.
Look, that's over with. Let's leave that alone. That's over with.
I mean, in every other sport, they still have Bedlam. Why we can't have it in ball?
It doesn't make sense. Just to answer your question succinctly, it doesn't make sense to do it.
I hear you. Okay.
It does drive revenue.
No, it really doesn't, to be honest with you.
It was one of Oklahoma State's biggest draws.
No, it's not. No, we sell out without that game. So we sell out the stadium without that. We sell out the stadium no matter who comes.
Okay,
but when that game doesn't do anything.
But when Oklahoma,
it don't do nothing for them because they didn't win. So it don't do nothing for them. It don't do nothing for them.
So you just saying the little brother don't want to play the big brother because the little brother know he gonna lose.
Do you need to play them to win a national championship? Is the way I sum it up the simplest way.
No.
Do you need to play Oklahoma to win it? Okay, then there's no reason to play the game. It's not.
So basically, there's no reason to have a loss on your record that's unnecessary.
And the win's not going to do anything more for you either.
Even though if OU's ranked in the top 5.
It does nothing for you. It does nothing for you.
It don't do nothing for OU. It does something for OSU. If OU come in, they rank top 5, and OSU beat them, it does something for OSU. Yeah, it don't do anything for OU.
Did it do anything for Oklahoma State when they beat them in 2012? Nothing. It did absolutely nothing.
Well, the year before that, they won the Big 12. I mean, the Big 12.
I'm saying the year they won the Big 12, they beat OU. Did it do anything for them? No. It did absolutely nothing.
Okay.
We
hear you. But hey, congratulations. It's a happy day for you.
I'm celebrating right now. I got to get back to celebrating.
So, all right. Happy birthday, sir. We'll talk to you later.
You going to be in studio next week?
I'll be in studio next week, fellas.
All right. Happy birthday, man. Right. Enjoy your day.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
All right, later.
Good. That was Mr. Byron Perry himself. He's a OSU alum, and no, it don't do nothing for them. It don't do nothing for us. It don't do nothing for OU. It's we can't say you can give bragging rights because whether we lose, you still just look at the number and say, okay, y'all got number 11. Oh, you got number 120.
Yeah.
So it don't do nothing for them to bring it back, but I think it does something for the state.
Yeah, because
I think it'll be good for the state.
Because Ole Miss in Mississippi play. In Mississippi State play, big game. Auburn plays Alabama.
It does something for the state.
It does something for the state. Michigan, Ohio State. Iowa State. Indiana, Notre Dame. I mean, all these.
It does something for the state.
It's something for the region.
But let's talk. Material's hurt for OU.
Yeah. They want to give him the nickname the Matador.
How do you think that will affect? Because now Hawkins has to play. They claim they say Hawkins is bigger than what he was last year. They say his passing is better. We haven't seen him on the field. And so I'm glad he's coming in when we finna go. We got to bye this week.
And we play Kent State.
And then you go to Kent State before you get to Texas. Because 9 times out of 10, he probably end up playing against Texas. What do you think the chances of OU now going? Because right now, like I said, they should by the time OU play Texas, they should be 5-0, which they will be. Do you think how big you think is going to affect the Texas game?
Very big, because most of Oklahoma's plays are implemented on the quarterback. If he can be anything, first of all, we got to be able to run the football. We got to be able to run the football.
Now, that's why I think it's going to cause OU to use the running backs more. Even though Hawkins is a good runner.
But I think
we're going to use the running backs more.
I think we got to establish a running game. And then I got to see if Hawkins can actually throw the ball down the field. Because he has some weapons. They got Burks and a lot of other boys. But is he going to be able to make plays under pressure with all the lights on?
Well, last year he didn't have no. Let's be honest. When he was in there, he
didn't
have no weapons.
He had nobody.
He didn't have no weapons.
It was him it was me, myself, and I. The old digital, the old De La Soul song.
He didn't even have a My Buddy.
No,
he didn't have My Buddy,
no,
dog.
No.
He couldn't even sing My Buddy, My Buddy and
it
me.
Was,
he couldn't even sing that song, man.
It was me, myself, and I. That's what it was, bro. It was me, myself, and I. So I have to see it. To believe it. So let's see him get up under center.
Do you think he's gonna come in with a chip on his shoulder?
He should. He should actually take this time and actually help him boost his self-confidence and boost one to play, because now he gets an opportunity to really shine with the offense and with the top tier defense. Let's see what he looks like now.
The basically saying, hey, y'all shouldn't have brought nobody else in here.
Right.
I was here and y'all done brought someone else in here because you thought I wasn't better. Now I'm to show you.
Yeah. So, but we got to show up and show out.
So if he shows out against Texas, because if he ain't playing Texas and he shows out, do you go back to Mateer?
I'm gonna say no. If he beats Texas and he does it convincingly with him throwing the ball and running the ball, and he been able to implement the offense, and the offense looks just as good as Mateer, you go with the hot hand. You go with the hot hand, and if his hand is hot, he ain't gonna drop it.
Cause I never been a real big Mateer fan. I think he runs the ball too much. I don't like his throwing, the way he throw the ball.
Sidearm?
Yeah, there's too much sidearm for me. I don't. Then times that he shouldn't run, he runs. It's almost like he has to run, or he feel that he needs, and I don't like it. Just I've never been really a Mateer fan. He's okay, and he does what he has to do for OU right now. But I don't know.
The person I'm kind of disappointed in is Arbuckle, because everybody's been saying Arbuckle is this master offensive coordinator, and I really don't see him running nothing that is just like when Lincoln Riley was at Oklahoma. They ran that triple, what they call it, the triple counter, where you brought both the guard and the tackle around on the side, and they ran power football. I don't see Arbuckle running anything like that.
Yeah.
He don't have a bread and butter play. And so until I see a bread and butter play where they know they can line up and they can get 6 or 7 yards with the same play, because whenever Lincoln Riley ran that play, he was getting 12, 15 yards.
Yeah.
I don't see a bread and butter play with Arbuckle's system. And putting this on the note, 4 years ago, he was actually running Uber Eats.
Yeah.
7 years, he was running Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so you still growing in what you trying to learn in the offense and setting up your offensive strategies.
Yeah.
And so I think, so I need to see him make progress where we can actually run the football. Because for us to compete, I'm saying us as in OU, for us to compete at that level, we have to be able to establish a running game. Because when you face them Bamas and Florida and Georgia and Tennessee, and we cannot run the ball, we dead in the water, bro. We dead in the water. We gotta be able to run the football.
All right, let's do some college football talk.
Okay.
You have 3 big games this week. You have LSU, Ole Miss.
That's gonna go down to the wire.
Oregon, Penn State,
Blowout.
Alabama, Georgia. Let's start with Oregon, Penn State. Neither one of these teams played anybody. Let's be true. Neither one of them played anybody. Both teams been blowing out their play because neither one of them played. This is the first game where you're gonna have a big matchup. It's a whiteout because they're playing in Penn State.
Yeah.
They whiten it out. Penn State's supposed to be the darlings of the Big Ten. Oregon's supposed to be rebuilding, especially by losing Dylan Gabriel. I want to see, because Franklin hasn't been able to win that big game.
And that's what I was about to say. I was thinking that I'm going to give the edge to Oregon being on the road. I think they're a little bit more complete. They said Penn State's supposed to be better than they were last year.
It's all about the quarterback.
Yeah, but I just don't think that that Penn State is going to be able to run the football at Oregon. If you can't establish a running game against Oregon and you trying to get into a shootout,
I don't think it's going to be a shooter because, like I said, we really don't know too much about either one of these teams because neither one of them played anybody.
Well, they finna play somebody this game because they both ranked.
But I think Penn State brought back almost a whole team.
Yeah.
Their quarterback is experienced. They have a running game.
They got a tight end that's supposed to be awesome.
I like Penn State in this. I really do. I think this is going to be Franklin's his biggest signature wins.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't see it coming because I just think Oregon going to be a little bit too fast. And if you can't being able to compete with that speed kills. And I think Oregon has too much of it. I think they're gonna come out with their probably that black and gold uniform, and they're gonna go in and they're gonna say, all right, on your mark, get set, bow, and they just gonna take off, and Penn State gonna be like, what's going on? Why we can't catch these guys? These guys are fast.
I think I just got this feeling.
Now, if they're able to slow the tempo down and make this a phone booth fight, I give Penn State a chance. But if they open up the gates and they try to make this a track meet, Oregon.
Alabama, Georgia. Neither one of these teams has been impressive this year. We know Alabama ain't impressive. They beat up the wannabes.
Yeah.
But as far as when it came to talent, they didn't. But Georgia hasn't been impressive either. I think they're still filling out their quarterback. They don't have that running game like they normally have. Even the defense hasn't been up to the Georgia standards that we've been used to these past 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
But I do still think Alabama not ready. I just think he's still filling out, trying to get his players in there, trying to get his schemes in there, because we got to forget about Nick Saban. Nick, you gotta.
Nick's not coming back to the door.
Nick ain't coming back. Nick's done.
Yeah.
And
he on ESPN.
And he's not Nick.
No.
And so you gotta let him get his people in there, get his schemes in there, and for that reason, I think that Georgia is going to win this game by maybe 2 touchdowns.
I just think Georgia is going to impose their will on Bama because Bama's not near as big as they used to be. And I don't think, what's his name, DeBoer, whatever his name is, I don't think he's been able to recruit the talent. So I think that talent has now is going more east to Athens than coming to Tuscaloosa. So until they change that dynamic and all them big boys still going to Georgia, I'm giving Georgia the advantage because they are not up to what Georgia's been, but I think they're better than Alabama.
Well, what people are, I think what people are upset about also is that these are still Saban's guys.
Yes, most
And you're not winning
with
Saban guys. And so,
and I don't think DeBoer is near as physical.
But as a new coach coming in, I'm not comparing what I had to do when I was used to coach girls basketball at Cleveland middle school to DeBoer's and him coming out. Totally different ball game. But I know what I went through because they've had one coach for 3-4 years coming up, and he had his way of doing things. Well, when I came in, I had my way of doing things. So it took a minute because they always talking about, well, this ain't the way this coach did. This ain't this coach. This ain't what we did with this coach. Well, that coach is not there no more.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to, it took me a minute to gain their confidence. Then also for me to get the discipline in that I needed to let them know that coach ain't here. Once I did that, we took off.
Okay.
And I think that's I think he's having to weed things out because this ain't the way Saban did it. This ain't the way Saban did it. Saban didn't do it this way. Saban didn't do it. So trying to get that out of them to get this ain't Saban here. This is my way of doing things. And getting them Saban guys to adjust to him, it's a process. You got what I'm saying? He was at Washington. Well, when he was at Washington, those was his guys. So it wasn't no adjustment. They knew what he wanted, so it showed. Well, now and so I think Georgia's gonna beat them because I think they're still in the filling out process down there in Alabama.
Okay, I'll go with that. I just think that Alabama is not near as physical like they used to be, and those boys are now going to Georgia, Florida State. They're not going to Alabama no more until they're able to keep those guys going back to Alabama. I think they're gonna take some butt whooping.
Also, I think DeBoer's got to go the SEC way too.
Yes.
People don't think it is, but there's a difference between playing in the SEC,
playing in the
Big Ten, playing in the Mountain West, playing in the Big 12. There's a different type of style. It's like in the NFL. Playing in the AFC North with Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland, you knew that, hey, you got to bring your hard hat.
Yes.
Because they're gonna be there. They're gonna be. It's gonna be a long week because they coming at you. They coming at you.
They
hard.
play a very physical type of ball.
Yes.
In the SEC, it's all about trenches. You gotta have them boys in the trenches. If you don't have them 330-pound, 4'8", 4'9" guys that can run sideline to sideline, where it makes you have to do something else and try to run the football, you're gonna have a long day, bro.
And I think that's where the adjustment switching to that meant because he come from Pac-12. Well, Pac-12 wasn't playing like that.
No, they don't play. They don't play that.
So it's also
play that heavyweight fight.
It's also a switching of the mindset on this to see what's going on. Next thing you got LSU, Ole Miss. I don't trust Kiffin. I don't trust him.
As far as you can throw him.
Yeah, LSU has a heck of a defense. They have their quarterback is much improved. I just like LSU better than like Ole Miss.
Well, I'm not really sold on Nussmeier.
I didn't say I sold on him, but he looks a lot better.
Yeah, he looks a lot better, but I'm not sold on him. I'm gonna give Mississippi a chance because they can spread the ball out and can score. I'm just not a Brian Kelly Nussmeier fan. To me, I think he gonna nut up some kind of way, somehow. And so I'm giving it. It's gonna be an upset. I'm going with Ole Miss.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be interesting. Hey, when we come back, We're going to talk some NFL. We're going to be right back here on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
It's gonna be alright. I'm with you day and night. Your victory's inside. Only may last all night. Joy is coming to sunrise. Just stay within the vine. Fighting for victory, throw them V's up. This for all of them doubters who ain't believers. Grand victory because we follow the lead. We already won cause the battle belong to Jesus. Hear me say VICTORY. Watch him pull up and you know we gon' ride. Yeah, VICTORY. Victory, bro, you can see it in my eyes. I throw up victory, hand size, won it by a landslide. Connected to the power like the phone in a landline. I've been with the sun so long, I'm starting to get a tan line. Satan thought he won, what surprise, I'm a landmine. Babylon me, it made me stronger than pop. Battle ready, dismantle demons like chop shops. My team on go. Staying high cause I'm low. Once you gotta get a W, ain't taking L's no more. Because the devil picking any money more. We try to trick the soul. So we fighting back, we pulling back them ones and down the road. Freedom, 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 mama yell it till it's time to go. Overcomer like bro, you gotta know. If you fighting for victory, throw them V's up. This for all of them doubters who ain't believers. Grand victory because we follow the lead. We already won cause the battle belong to Jesus. Hear me saying VICTORY. Watch him pull up and you know we gon' ride. Yeah, VICTORY. Victory, bro, you can see it in my eyes. Hear me saying VICTORY. Watch him pull up and you know we gon' ride. Yeah, VICTORY. Victory, bro, you can see it in my eyes.
Don't stop or we get there, tap out and stop running. More than a conqueror, victorious just like his son is. Christ like I'm a nightlight, never scared, don't take flight. Flow through living water.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX, OK.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
What? Hey, Trey, you know this one gonna be crazy. That girl, yeah, ain't no limits. Know the grain, so the vine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the grain, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind so divine, we on business. Total line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. They crying at the time like a witness. Like a Guinness. We got favor all around. Now you see the team. Swore it up when they get to cutting, they gon' flee the scene. Had to thank the Lord for the suffering, then he intervened. I done been down bad, sketching for any means. I done been out bad, sketching with the outcast, trying to smell the roses when it's bombs over bag.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, y'all. It's the last week for Sickle Cell Awareness Month. As we have talked about once before, sickle cell disease is the oldest genetic blood disorder in the world. This is National Sickle Cell Awareness Month, and so if you know anybody, you might even know somebody and don't even realize it, that is affected by sickle cell disease or have sickle cell trait or some form of sickle cell, and so get involved in the community because they need your help. Go to Red Cross, donate blood. Go to OBI, donate blood, because blood transfusions is help sickle cell patients to survive. A lot of them, they get blood transfusions once a month, once every 2-3 months, and it helps them to survive and to live. So if you're able to donate blood, especially African Americans, we need you to donate blood. Our blood is very rare, and so we need you to donate blood on the real. So if you're able to donate blood, especially if you got a rare blood type, go donate. Go donate that blood. It will help a patient with sickle cell disease. Then on October 4th, we having our Fatherhood Kings and Bowls event. It's a $50 donation for the seats. The seats are I think we probably have like 20 seats left for this event. It's a nice event. You can go to eventbrite.com, put in fatherhood, and you can buy a seat right there. It's $50. It's good food, good entertainment, good event, good information. This year we're focusing on mental health of fathers, and so we have a 5-person panel, and so you don't want to miss this. It's a nice. We do a parade of bows where we have a bow tie contest where the father and the men march around and we judge the bow ties. And it's a nice first, second, and third place prize. And then if you have a child that is going to college, that's a senior in high school, a male that's a senior in high school, or they already in college, we're giving away a $1,500 scholarship. And so we're asking, hey, the deadline to apply is the 25th of September. And so if you win, you must be able to come to the event. But if you go, email me at jeremiahwantz.com, or you can go to my Facebook page and get the information to fill out for the application. It's a $1,500 scholarship. And so you don't want to miss it out. All you got to do is write a 250-word paper talking about what fatherhood means to you and fill out the application. That's it. And you be in the running for the $1,500 scholarship. All right, y'all. Hey, man, this week, one of the big games that we're going to talk about, y'all know we got to talk about Dallas. We got to talk about Dallas and the Chicago Bears. I be John Brown. If the Dallas Cowboys, they came. They suited up. They was in that white and blue and everything else. But once the game started, they were nowhere to be found. At least their defense wasn't. And then the offense went missing in action also. Why we running CeeDee Lamb out the backfield, I never know. I don't want to hear it talking about, well, he needed to touch the ball. Did you ever run Jerry Rice out the backfield? Did you ever run Drew Pearson out the backfield? Tony Hill? Did you ever run Andre Reed out the backfield?
No.
You never ran. They went on wide receiver routes, not running out the backfield. You got a running back for. Because y'all want to be all tricky and run somebody out the backfield, pass the ball.
So you can't. So CD can't be Debo, is what you saying?
No.
Okay.
No, we ain't doing no Debo. So now he's out 3 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain because y'all want to run him out the backfield where it's all clogged up with everybody up there trying to tackle him.
And big boys.
That is asinine. That don't even make no kind of cotton picking sense. No, none. And then we ain't gonna get on the defense.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Yes. We need to talk about the defense.
We signed Jadeveon Clowney. Dallas signed Jadeveon Clowney, right? And the first thing he do on his first interview, first thing he say, these guys are spoiled. I ain't never been, all the teams I done been on, I ain't never seen nothing like this. These guys are spoiled. That's all I needed to hear. That lets me know that they ain't trying to play hard because they know they're going to get spoiled no matter what. It's like that child that's always acting bad and the parents try to discipline them, but they already know the parents ain't discipline ain't going to work because we're going to get whatever we want anyhow. They're going to give it to me. So that's the way it is in Dallas right now. Why play hard? We already spoiled. We already got the fine wine and the caviar and all that and the good steak. They ain't got just a regular porterhouse. They got Wagyu steak with the white lines and everything. You know what I'm saying? They get the good stuff. Why play hard when I already got what I wanted?
So they don't get buffet.
No, ain't no buffet, dog.
No, it's a la carte.
Ain't no Golden Corral, dog. They ain't going to Golden Corral. They ain't going to
a la carte.
They ain't going to CC's Pizza. they ain't going to Ponchos. They ain't going none of that. Because they what for? And they played like it. They played like it. Y'all made Williams look like an All-American.
Yes.
Chicago Bears fans was wondering if we need to cut this dude and put him a backup. After last week, they said, oh no, he's a superstar. That's what's so crazy about it. Diggs, I don't know what Diggs was doing. Dude, you just got for ACL injury. And you're going to dude.
Hey,
go, man. I can't even talk no more, man. Go, man.
They said Caleb Williams on the flea flicker ordered Uber Eats, went put his laundry in the dryer, folded up a deal of clothes, and then ordered Uber Eats again before he threw the ball.
Hey, man. On that cotton picking flea flicker, the running back threw the ball up so high in the air.
Yeah. I don't know if that was supposed to be a baby.
Yeah, he threw it so high up in the air, and we didn't get nobody there to tackle the quarterback. He threw it way up in. Hey, he played throw up.
Yeah.
The running back was playing throw up. You know how when you're young, you're playing throw up, where you throw the ball way up in the air, and whoever catches take out running.
Yeah.
That's what they did. And we didn't have nobody there to tackle Caleb Williams.
And then
he threw a bomb to a wide open receiver. What in the crap is that?
And it was nowhere near him.
Nowhere near him. The Uber. No, I can't. I ain't calling him by his name. Uber. What's his name? Uber Fleets or whatever his name is. I call him Uber. No. Uber. No need to be fired. Uber. No need to be fired today. I don't know why they say he a defensive coordinator because ain't no defense. You know, Stephen A. last night. He didn't call him Dallas. He called him Alice because he said there wasn't no D in it. He called him Alice. They had Rex Ryan cussing.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how out of the 3 touchdowns Caleb threw, there was no one in the picture. The tight end was wide open in the back of the end zone. I could have threw that pass.
Wide open ain't the word. I don't know what the safety was doing. Wide open ain't the word.
I don't understand how you let the tight end going down the middle of the field be that open.
Hey,
like nobody touched him. He had to make sure he fell down so he got both feet in bounds.
And then this week, the center's hurt. CeeDee Lamb is hurt.
And we play the Green Bay Packers
man.
on Sunday Night Football. So this is the only game that's going.
I told y'all for a season once they traded Michael Parsons. I told y'all that Michael Parsons gonna get half his sacks for the year
against
Dallas. Michael Parsons might get 20 sacks, man. he might get 20 sacks this week.
I wonder if Dak gonna start it. I wonder if Dak gonna be like, I'm low managing. I'm low.
Because they can't hit the quarterback in practice.
Yeah.
And so once you play against them,
you get to hit him.
You get to hit him. Oh, Michael Parsons is. If you notice, you ain't heard nothing from him this week.
None.
He probably licking his lips.
Yeah.
He probably like, oh yeah, it's go time, baby. They first to move Michael Parsons around so much. You might see Michael Parsons over the center. You might see him over the guard. You might see him over the tackle. You might see him rushing from the wide receiver spot.
And Booker's hurt too.
I know. It's crazy. I said that Dallas is going to be in a lot of shootouts. To win, Dallas is going to score 30, 35 points a game.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be able to put up 35.
But Lord have mercy. They might have to score more. They got Russell Wilson.
Put up 30.
I thought that was bad. But good goody goobs.
And then Caleb put up 30.
Was they playing 7-on-7?
No.
Because 7-on-7, you got wide open receivers.
Yeah.
Oh, they playing electric football. I don't know. But it was ugly, man. The next game we're going to talk about the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Will somebody please tell Baltimore to run the cotton-picking ball? I don't get it. Y'all, Henry fumbled the ball one time. But still, why is this man not running the ball? Why is Henry only running the ball 12 to 15 times a game? This man run up hills with 95-pound weights.
Yes.
Come on, man. Run. He has 50 yards and y'all don't run. What is Baltimore doing? Same thing they did in the playoffs when they had the number one rushing attack and they stopped running the ball. Will someone please tell them you don't have to throw the ball because you don't have a number one receiver? And then you need to run the ball because your defense is bound to give up the points. Yes. They didn't have one score touchdown leads, and they done lost 16 times.
And this year, they done lost
twice already.
They done lost 2 games that they should have won because of fumbles, and the defense can't get a stop. The defense can't stop a nosebleed.
Run the ball.
When you have a 98 and a 92-yard drive on you by the Detroit Lions, that showed me that, and they have going down having 19 and 15 play drives.
Amen.
And they scoring touchdowns.
Amen. That last run, Goff was telling him to go down. He said, I'm getting sick. I'm supposed to score because this defense sucks.
Yeah.
They had 235 yards rushing. On the Baltimore Ravens. That's unheard of. Hey, Baltimore, you don't have Ray Lewis and Ed Reed no more.
No.
You don't have them Rod Woodson no more.
No.
You don't have
Terrell Suggs
and Sarah Gusa no more.
No.
Your defense ain't the same. So you need to run the ball. You score 35 and still get beat.
Problem.
And you got run the ball. I know Detroit is looking a lot better. They are being more physical. The defense is looking more physical. And they proved last night by beating Baltimore in Baltimore
that they can play bully ball.
That we are back.
Yeah.
We're here.
And we can play bully ball.
And that first game of the season was a fluke. We wasn't together. We wasn't ready. Oh, we ready now. I guarantee you that the way Green Bay beat up on Detroit that first game
won't happen again.
Won't happen this game. It won't happen next game. Because it's just crazy. I'm trying to figure out what is Baltimore doing. Then you got San Diego. People want to talk about San Diego. If Bo Nix can throw the ball accurate, San Diego we got booed out by 4 touchdowns. But Bo Nix can't throw the ball accurately. Because I'm wondering where the Chargers secondary was, because them players his receivers was wide open.
Well, we've seen. What's the next game we want to talk about?
It is just mind-boggling, the play of these secondaries.
Yeah.
Are the receivers this good, or the secondaries this sucky?
I just think it's especially on the top tier teams. A lot of teams adjusted their secondary, and it's showing.
And what's also showing is what I always been saying: Kansas City Chiefs done took Patrick Mahomes for granted.
Too long,
and
now
they
it's showing.
for it. Now it's showing. They done took him for granted. Then we can just put anybody up in here, and now it's showing.
We're gonna get the same result.
Yeah, and now you're not getting the same results. The man needs some receivers. I understand that they're gonna get Rice back week 7. He's playing week 7. I get it. I understand Worthy was hurt, but y'all don't have a true number 1 receiver right now that can help this man out. Kelsey is not the same tight end that he was 2-3 years ago.
Yep.
So, and the running game is obsolete. So y'all done took Patrick Mahomes
15 for granted. Yes. And Patrick Mahomes cannot lead your team in rushing. That's not his job. His job is to orchestrate the offense. But when he got to scramble and run because he can't find nobody open, there's a problem. There's a big problem. And the Giants need to go in and play Jackson Dart, because Kinfolk is my dude, but Kinfolk ain't getting it done.
Jackson Dart is starting this week for the New York Giants.
Because Russell Wilson, you are through. You are through. You need to go in and hang him up and go in and be a cool father figure to your children and let your wife make the money, because your game is obsolete.
Well, Jackson Dart is starting this week.
So hopefully the offense will look better.
And the sad thing, well, he's starting against the Chargers. So,
well, we'll find out.
You know, Mac is out. They don't have Bosa no more. Their defense is not what it was. He might have a pretty good game.
We'll see.
He might have a pretty good game. And then you got Carter that's supposed to be coming after Herbert.
Yeah.
So I think I picked the Chargers for this one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might should have picked the Giants. I wonder. But one of the games that we want to talk about before we go off here, you have the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Which team need this win more? The Chiefs or the Ravens? I believe both of them got the same record.
Yeah, one and two.
So which team needs this game more? If they lose this game,
I'm gonna say Baltimore. Baltimore needs this game more. Because the divisionarian is gonna be they need to wake up and play ball. Kansas City gonna find out it's a rude awakening, because I don't see Kansas City's offense being able to move the ball on Baltimore's defense. I think Baltimore's offense is going to be able to move the ball on Kansas City's defense. Because I don't think, hopefully, they run the football and let it be 3rd and 3, where Spagnolia can't come with all these exotic blitzes. If they keep them in 3rd and short, I think that nullifies Spagnolia, and he has to play them straight up, and then Lamar Jackson will pick them apart.
Well, if I'm Kansas City, I'm gonna look at that Detroit and Baltimore game, and then I'm gonna make a little bit of adjustments. I'm gonna run the ball.
But I don't think Kansas City can run the ball like Detroit can. I'm sorry, everybody can. Kansas City can't do that.
I said I would make some. Pacheco is a heck of a back.
Yeah, but their offensive line ain't Detroit's offensive line.
No, they not. They not.
So if they can turn that on and do that against Baltimore, so be it. But I don't think that Kansas City's offensive line is built like that.
So So you're saying that Baltimore needs to win this game more than Kansas City?
Yes. Because their division, I think, is going to be a little bit more difficult. And for them to be relevant, because now they went from everybody, from everybody I listened to today, they went from a top 5 team now to a top 10 team because of the loss to Detroit.
So you think that if Baltimore go 1-3 after this week, they will have a tougher time
trying to make the playoffs than Kansas City. Yes.
But I think Baltimore going 1-3 won't hurt them as bad in their division wise, but you still got to win them other games too. And both of them schedule is not just the simplest schedule in the world.
No, because this year the AFC West is playing the NFC East.
But think about this though. But if Kansas City go 1-3, they have
they still got to play the Chargers again. They got to play the Broncos twice, and they have to play the Raiders twice. Plus, they play Dallas, and they got to play the Commanders.
Yeah, so it's gonna be real different for Kansas City. If Kansas City, before we go, let me pull up Kansas City's schedule. If they lose this game,
because I know they play the Cowboys on Christmas. I know they got to play the Commanders. They just played the Giants.
So they got it's what they have. If Kansas City go 1-3, if Kansas City lose this game, they got the Jaguars,
win,
Lions,
loss,
Raiders,
win,
Commanders,
loss,
Bills,
loss.
So and then they got the Broncos, Colts,
loss.
You know, and then they got the Cowboys, Texans, Chargers, Titans. I don't think because of the schedule.
Yeah, because them last 4 games is wins for Kansas City. They play the Titans.
Right, but it's those in between. It's those games.
The Texans
before that.
Yeah.
Where the Ravens, if they go 1-3, this is the Ravens schedule. They have the Texans,
win,
the Rams,
loss,
the Bears,
win,
the Dolphins,
win,
Vikings, Browns,
win,
Jets,
win,
Bengals,
win,
Steelers,
win.
So I think I beg to differ. I think the Chiefs can't afford to go 1-3. I think the Chiefs need this win. I think the Chiefs need this win more than the Bills. I mean, more than the Ravens.
Yeah, but because they have their strength of schedule is much harder than the Ravens, because the Ravens play a lot of teams that's under 500.
Yeah.
They play a lot of teams that's under 500 because the Texans are 0-3. I don't know what's wrong with the Texans. The Dolphins, aren't they 0-3 too?
Yeah.
So that's 2 teams. Then they play the Jets too.
Yeah.
So they play a lot of teams that's under 500. On the other hand, Kansas City plays a lot of teams that is above 500.
Yeah. I think that this game is more important for the Chiefs. But hey, we got let's go through through your picks.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get off here. All right, let's go. Seahawks, Cardinals.
Give me the Seahawks.
Ooh. Vikings, Steelers.
Steelers.
Ooh. Commanders, Falcons.
Commanders.
Chargers, Giants.
Chargers.
Titans, Texans.
Oh. Give me the Titans in the upset.
Ooh, give me some music. Eagles, Bucks.
Eagles.
Panthers, Patriots.
Patriots.
Saints, Bills.
Bills.
Browns, Lions.
Lions.
Jaguars, 49ers.
49ers.
Colts, Rams.
Give me the Colts.
Yeah, Indiana Jones been balling.
Yeah.
Bears, Raiders.
Give me the Bears.
Ravens, Chiefs.
Ravens.
Packers, Cowboys.
Packers by 20.
Jets, Dolphins.
Oh, this is the toilet bowl. Give me the Jets.
Bengals, Broncos.
Broncos.
Or LSU, Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss.
Oregon, Penn State.
Give me the Ducks.
Alabama, Georgia.
Give me them Dogs.
BYU, Colorado.
I'm gonna go with give me the Buffs. Give me Colorado.
All right. Y'all been listening to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. Tune in next week. We're going to talk about more football. Y'all know how it go.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to y'all later. You bark at us.
We bark back.
I look at sinning and sickening. I sin